Alrighty, let's see who pops in here. Hey Ari, long time no see. How you doing, brother? Oh, well, let's see here. So we'll go ahead and get started. Well, I first want to apologize. I haven't been able to put any videos out lately. I have been traveling with my work, and as you can see, I'm wearing scrubs. So doing work that's out of my realm, but nothing I can't handle. I'm actually currently out of the state of Ohio right now. I will be back in Ohio very soon, and hopefully I'll be able to do more videos. What's up, Dave? How was your trip? Dave, I'm actually still on my trip right now. I got a couple more days, and then I'll be back in Ohio. As soon as I get back to Ohio, I get 3-4 days off, and I'm right back at it to another, trip. So what I'll be doing is I'm just letting you guys know that I will have some videos, but be patient with me. I brought my camera equipment with me on this trip, hoping that I would be able to find a location to film. Oh, but actually, the location I was sent to is kind of dismal when it comes to the automotive and alcohol and caffeine realm. Also, it doesn't help that the state I'm in is at a level 3 code red. Coronavirus shutdown. You have to wear a mask everywhere. I can't even go to the hotel lobby I'm in without a mask. It's kind of ridiculous. Also, I wanted to make this statement to anyone who was in the major cities that were rioted or caught on fire. Last night watching some of the videos, the United States was on fire. So if anyone was affected by that, I'm hoping that you guys are okay. And I hope everyone, no one got harmed during that. Yeah, that's all I want to say about the matter. Dave, why are you wearing scrubs? Well, Virginia, I'm helping my corporation sanitize N95 masks. The corporation, not my corporation, the corporation that I am hired by, I am helping them sanitize N95 masks to help with the trying to help with the, as they call it, flatten the curve. Yeah. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody? Ari, life first. As long as you're good over there, that Falcon cleaned up. Yeah. It's a Fairlane. Jesus. I my brain's so jumbled up right now. Yeah, it cleaned up very well. Not doing that to correct you at all, Ari, but yeah, it cleaned up. Next thing I'm gonna try to do is I want to get the 351 out of the truck, and I want to just set it inside of the engine bay, just see how well it fits, because I'm hearing horror stories left and right about exhaust manifold clearance, header clearances, bell housing clash, just hearing all these things. So my goal on my days off is to get the 351 out and get it test fitted. Yes, Virginia, Corona sucks a lot. Coronavirus does. Also, hard to believe. I've been saying this 1,000 times, but I finally got a call from the machine shop. It's hard to believe that motor, the 318 build, has been out of my hands and out of my, my control for 5 months. I dropped the engine. I dropped the block and the heads off. I dropped the block and the heads off. I dropped the block was supposed to just get cleaned and gapped or crack checked, and that was it. And the heads were supposed to be hot tanked, crack checked, and have a few valve guides fixed. But yeah, the guy just called me and said, "Hey, I got the quote for you and everything." And I said, "Yeah, it better be nothing because you've had my shit for 5 months." But haven't So hopefully I'll have the 318 as well, so I can do some finalization on cleaning, coat the inside of the block, and do some assembly work while I'm home. And hopefully the next location I get sent to. I don't know where I'm going until a day or two or the day of that I'm flying out. So um, once again, the location I'm currently in is very deprived on automotive stuff that has to do with this content. Like I can't even find a late model I can't even find a junkyard really to go walk through. Corona. And just the location. It's a newer location. It's something that was probably built in the 1980s and refurbed in 2000. So let's see here. They tried to pull the mask shit on me at work. My notion is that I was actually exposed without protection longer than I've been in the pandemic prior to the pandemic. So you have a very good point. So yeah, let's see here. I'm going to stuff my face with some barbecue. I just wanted to say howdy. Keep it up, brother. Stay safe. Keep on wrenching. Ari, you do the same thing. You keep doing you, brother. I'm with Ari. Just stay safe. All right, Dave. Hey. Let's say you both go stuff your faces with barbecue. Sounds like a great idea. I'm never gonna say like, no, don't stay. Barbecue. Fuck, go eat barbecue. Like, fantastic. Hi, Dresden. Is the audio good and everything for all of those who are here? Whew. Yeah. Another thing I've been doing is I've been working a night shift, which is I haven't worked a night shift probably in 6 years. Yeah, 5 to 6 years. So yeah, it's something that is new, but I'm actually enjoying it. Like, shift differential, quiet as hell. The only thing that sucks is like if you forget your lunch and you have to go out and eat. Yeah, you have very slim pickings, either gas station food or McDonald's. Yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about, or any questions, ideas? Guys, we got about another. I'm gonna try to run this for 45 minutes. I'm trying to run this up to 6 o'clock or 5:55, so I can finish getting a few things ready and going on with my before I have to go to my shift. So he better stay safe. Meh. Mm-hmm. I'm not leaving. I'm just saying I agree with Ari. Oh, okay. Sorry, Dave. My bad. I didn't know which one you were agreeing with. I'm with Ari, but yeah. Yeah, what you drinking? It's drinkable aloe that is pineapple flavored and V8 apple crisp something. I don't know. It's a mixture of two drinks. Non-alcoholic since I have a shift in a little bit. Ooh. Dave, how's everything up in your neck of the woods? Anything new or anything changed up in your neck of the woods? Pretty good. Okay. I didn't know if there was some kind of, if everything's going good with you with the rioting and the coronavirus stuff. Actually, my location last night, getting ready to put new metal in the C10. Hell yeah, brother. That's awesome. Let's say, what year C10 is your truck? But no, they tried to. What I was saying was the with the rioting going on, they tried to put a curfew on us. South Dakota is pretty mellow. I might be coming. Is it south or north? One of the locations I have on the board that I might get sent to is either South or North Dakota. I can't remember. So things are settling in Ohio. Thank Christ. It really. I really don't. I really want to just touch lightly on this whole issue that's going on in the United States right now. Because I don't want to, I don't want to step in something that's going to, potentially blow up in my face. But it's really sad to see that the um, Columbus is starting to get bad with the riots. Sorry, work. Um, it was just sad that the protesting became violent, and unfortunately, the protesters that were actually being peaceful were instigated by people that weren't even there to be, protesting. They were just there for riot and looting. So unfortunately, it has come to this. Ooh, Dave, 69, very nice year. I had a 72 C10. I miss it, but I don't miss it because the truck. Once again, if I started YouTube in 2013, 2014. Sorry, work is killing me here. But I had a 72, and once again, I wish I started YouTube in 2013 when I got out of high school and I went to college, because I went to college for high performance automotive, alternative fuels technologies, and just automotive. And we had there's so many stories and so many shenanigans that we did in college that I wish I would have captured on my phone or camera or something. But it would have been good content for this channel. Like, it probably wouldn't have been called A.C.C. Garage. It would have been called something different. Hindsight's 2020. What is going on here? Hold on one second. Okay, we good now? The Wi-Fi here is really touchy, so yeah. Send a message to the main group letting them expect who should bring them over. Did you go to school in Columbus? High school, I went to high school in Circleville, and I went to college in Lima, Ohio. So I did not go to school in Columbus. Nope. You have to apologize me for a minute here. I'm just trying to smooth over some things for work. Oh, shit. Shit, I knew that. You knew that? Shit happens, dude. No, there's no such thing as a dumb question, ever. What are my two new ones? Okay. All right. Well, I have a quick second before my phone buzzes again. Any other questions or any other concerns? Long ago, I lived in Athens, Ohio. Athens, Ohio is a very fun place to be if you're in college. Not so much, for any other purpose besides going party and drinking. In my eyes, I just went there for, my friends went to that college and they lived in Athens. So all I got to see was the party aspect of it. I didn't get to see the daily livings. So, yeah, Athens is a hell of a town. I need to copy. What's your plans for your projects when you get home for a longer period of time? Finish them. Finish one of them. Harry Miller. I've been to Tiffin. Okay. Tiffin's a fun place to go. That's 45 minutes south of Lima, I do believe. Maybe an hour? Yeah, it's been a while. When will your traveling end? Um, from what I've seen in the forecast, I don't really have an answer. It could be the end of June. It could be the end of September. Um, it could be 2021. I'm going into the project. The wheels fall off this project. I helped construct the containers they're using, and now I'm using them, which I think is awesome because most people get to build their product and then don't get to use it. So I'm very happy to help this. Um, but for this one, this trip, it ends next Thursday. It's coming Thursday, and then I'll be back in Ohio for a couple days and pound a few things out. And so I did acquire another vehicle from another YouTuber. Um, his name is Midnight Mechanic. Um, he had a 1992 shit. 1992 Chevy RS Camaro 25-year edition, 305 V8 powered. What was it? Hard top, no T tops, automatic, 700 R4. So the guy said he was moving and he needed to get rid of it, so he sold it to me for $100. Mm. So the idea for that car is, once again, this is after Project Shelley, Project Fairlane, the Pinto project, or the wagon. Like, I don't know, the wagon might take longer because the wagon's brakes decided to give up the ghost. When I was trying to do the last cruise, yeah, that was not fun. When you keep pushing the pedal and it starts to go way further and further and further, it is not bueno. Yep. I picked up Dodge truck parts there. Dude, Harry, awesome. Was that for the 70? I think you're big in the 72 to 80 body style of D100s, if my memory serves. You and John Plowman. Once again, I apologize. I'm trying to message back to work. I'm a shift lead for my site, so I'm trying to finish some things up. Mike Slay, okay. Just blew a line or haven't looked yet on the wagon. No, I didn't blow a line because I retained brake pressure, so it can be like when I pulled. It's really weird. I'm mad at myself because I was such a punk ass when it came to my original videos that I thought my quality of video wasn't good enough for YouTube, because the way I saw, like, the people I watched is, they're big time people, like 24 million subscribers. Big, huge YouTube motherfuckers. And my little brain was going, oh, this isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. And, I had some content about how I tore the brake system out of the wagon and the lines were in perfect shape. I mean, not a speck of rust on these lines, and they broke free with a wrench. Like, it was stupid how well this shit came apart. And, the lines were perfect. The only thing that was a problem on the rear was the rear rubber line had collapsed on itself from sitting for so many years that had completely made itself a blockage. So I'd take it. I tried, fixing it, but I got a new part surprisingly from AutoZone without any hassle. Um, what was it? Um, oh, but yeah, I think what it is that the brake pads have finally faded because they've been on the car probably since 1985, and I put them to work, and the vacuum booster I know leaks, so it's going to, there's a lot of things it could be. It could be anything, and the level of the fluid was still good, so it's just when you feel it finally hit that like like it's hitting, like it's bottoming out inside of the actual master cylinder, it's like, ooh, well, stop driving this. The parking brake works and everything, but still, I don't want to chance that shit. That's not fun. Hey Scott, how you been? Let's see here. Pick up from my sleigh. It's a couple years ago now. I stopped there when to then went to Pennsylvania for more truck parts. Oh shit, would you go to Carlisle or something? Or believe me, I'm in. I'm not gonna disclose that, but yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? I'm in Pennsylvania. Doesn't matter. I'm currently in Pennsylvania working. Um, I've been okay. Hang on, Scott. My brother said hi. What's your brother's name? I've been absolutely terrible. What's going on, Scott? Let's talk about it. Weird to see your face after so long. It's only been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Mike? Michael or Mike? I went and picked up a crew cab and a Cummins engine. Oh, well, I can see why your life's terrible. Dishes suck. Awesome. Picked up a crew cab and a Cummins engine. Nice. Harry, are you based out of Ohio? Because I was floating around on the Facebook Marketplace and I saw a 78 club cab that looked in decent shape for um, shit. 2 grand. Didn't look too bad. I'm in Iowa. Damn. I was gonna say I saw a 78 club cab look pretty well. Sorry. Oh shit, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. I grew up in Pittsburgh. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm in the Philly area is where I'm at. So yeah. I actually tried to message Tony Angelo and see if I could potentially come out and see his shop, but Rona. So I don't blame them all. No animosity, no nothing. In Iowa. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Because we got a guy, Harry, here near me that's got a lot of big block parts and truck bell housings and all the knickknacks and stuff you could ever think of because this guy got a hold of like a stockpile of those shit, brain, where are you? A stockpile of like trim pieces and interior pieces and lights and brackets and alternators and engines. He's got a couple 440s, 383s, and stuff like that just laying around inside of his shop. It's pretty nice. I currently have about 8 club cabs and lucky, and a few standard cabs. That's awesome. At least I know you're keeping these suckers alive, right? Not crushing them. I cut the fenders off my lawnmower. Hell yeah, weight reduction. That's awesome. Sorry about that. My lawnmower is worse than Project Crapman. That is so hard to believe. I mean, we got that lawnmower for free, so yeah. Uh, trying to think what else. Let's see here. So one goal that I'm going to put out there for 2020, since I didn't go to Power Tour, and it's going to be hard with me traveling, but in Kentucky, they're doing a thing called the Mo Party. And the Mo Party is something, the Mo Party is something, it's like LS Fest for Mopars, is what it is. And they're, Uncle Tony's Garage is going to be there, and they're going to be helping showcase stuff from Holly for their newest thing. If you haven't checked out Uncle Tony's Garage, UTG, he's a really good guy. He has a lot of Mopar knowledge, and he's a very analytic person when it comes to looking at engines and their failure points. He's a very intelligent human being. So check him out. They're building a Mitsubishi Hemi-powered Mitsubishi, and it's a 5.7 Hemi out of whatever. But I figured what I was going to do, since they welcome all Mopar platforms, is I was going to get Project Shelly done, and I was going to try to compete burnouts, drag races, and if I don't, well, I maybe might do the autocross. I really don't want to scrape the truck off the wall because that thing handles like a bunch of bowling balls in a fridge. Oh, hi Tanya, how you doing? So yeah, Mo Party. Hopefully, Project Shelly, the 77 D100, will be making an appearance in Kentucky for the Mo Party. But is it going to happen? Just depends on how quick I work and how everything goes. Because I think it's 112 days until. But when I'm spending 3 weeks on the road, it's kind of hard to do. So it's kind of hard to do and film and stay on top, because these are projects, like, once again, some of the things I'm doing, like, I have the knowledge in my head to do, but it's the first time I've actually put it in action, so to say. So Anthony D. Mr. Dijon Domenico, nice to see you. I'm going to need you to fix my door for me. I'm lazy and I don't want to do it. This is your favorite grumpy cat. Yeah, Tony, is this just going to be the spare tire thing where I just show up and do all the work and you have no clue what's going on? What the fuck are you doing? They got you working nights. Yes, David, they have me working nights, which I'm okay with because it's shift differential and it's nice. I have to start it with jumper cables and a car battery. I mean, it starts, don't it? Oh, Jesus Christ. My lawnmower doesn't idle, just red line to keep it running. A little bit of red line for a good time. Yeah. Also, the gas is from the 1990s. Well, that's perfectly fine. That's before E85. That's before ethanol. All right, I'm going, but it's good to see you live. Yeah, thank you, Tony. Hopefully, I'll have more videos out sooner or later. Just been very busy with getting shit done. So nice to hear from you, Tony. We'll have to catch up, and we'll have to go to Tree Bar when the place opens up. So keep in touch, Tony. Questions, comments, concerns. About the wagon, the Pinto. Peace. It's yellow gas. Yeah. Yellow, clear, blue. It runs. Any questions about Project Crapman, the Pinto project, which I haven't even started on, the 77 D100, Shelly, Behemoth, the wagon, call it Lemon, I do believe we called the Fairlane. Really haven't. We called it Lemon, but the name is kind of up in the air still. So, yeah. Is that all the vehicles? The Camaro, I've already Camaro I touched on. So my plan for that is to take the engine that we had in episode 1, the Junkyard GM, and make it fast. Put parts in it and everything. Damn, Harry. It had black gas in it when I got it. Fuck. That's been there for a minute. That turned to turpentine and varnish. So the idea is to rip out the 305 and drop in the LM1. Is it LM1? Yeah, the LM1, which is the 77 low power, 125 horsepower, 350 from 1977. But before I do that, I want to try to use as many factory parts as I could possibly find in the GM parts bin to make it, from 150 to 300, 400 horsepower. Is that a tall order? Yeah. But is it capable on a 2-bolt main? Yes. Survivability? We'll see. Scott, same. I have a few nice things cars wise. My daily's nice. That's about it. It's a 97 C1500, but I love that truck, and it gets me from point A to point B. So I got about several more minutes because I have to go and prep stuff. So yeah, it's a fun life out here. How long will you stream? Scott, I'll be streaming for a little bit more time to light the grill. Stay safe. Good luck, Dave. Sounds great. You can use a turbo from a Duramax. I could use the turbo, and I could also technically use the superchargers off the 3.8s if I wanted to. So, Harry, I like the way you think. The 1965 looks really nice. Looks nice since you scrubbed it up. Amazing how it cleaned up. Looks awesome. Thank you, Tanya. Once again, that was just to see how much it saved. I forgot to scrub the hood, so the hood's still grungy, dirty, but that's getting there. Use Harry. Come on now. I don't want to scatter the guts out of this thing just yet. Keyword yet. So the thing about it is I see people when they use I think it's an Eaton M90, M80. Yeah, M80 or E80 or whatever it's called. The ones they use on the 3.8s. They did a wet system where they put a carburetor adapter on the back, and they fed fuel through there, and also they put nitrous ports in there as well. I've also seen them put them on slant 6s as well, which I thought was really cool. I might do that. Another thing, speaking of slant 6 real fast, so I don't forget, but the 77, the first thing to do on the truck is I'm going to do a fuel economy episode for anyone that bought, for any person that's under the age, any age really, that bought their first car or their first classic, and it's nickeling and diming them to death with fuel economy. I know you don't buy a classic for fuel economy, but if you get that little bit of extra fuel economy, or you know the same ways, because you can put this notion to any vehicle, but to increase your fuel economy to save money so you can put your V8 in, or you can, put your brakes on, or whatever you want to do just to save a little coin. Then after that 1-barrel intake manifold that's on the truck is pitiful. It absolutely sucks. What's up, TNT? It's garbage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another 1-barrel I have laying around, and I'm going to cut it open and convert it to a 2-barrel, because really a 1-barrel intake is good for someone that's restoring a car or a boat anchor. So I found a way in my little brain how to modify that 1-barrel into a 2-barrel, and I'm going to put a BBD Holly, BBD Carter, sorry, 2-barrel onto it, and hopefully up the power outage a little bit out of that slant 6. I'm not looking for screaming horsepower. I'm just looking for better drivability, because you get in 4th gear on that truck and you're going slower. The overdrive is pitiful on that slant. Okay. Yes. Yeah, what else? And the thing about me is that when I do pull the slant 6 out to put the 318 in, the slant 6 isn't going to get thrown away. Like, I don't believe in like scrapping a perfectly good engine. Granted, the engine is slower than a snail's screw-in pace, but I could save it for something else. I could bore it out. I could make myself a turbo slant. I could, if I get a rolling shelf or a dart or a duster or something like that, or another truck, it's like, let's drop this thing in there. Like, why not? I already got the mounts for it. All I need to do is just church it up, clean it up, do some dinkleball honing, and probably the thing is probably worn out. It doesn't smoke at all, doesn't puke coolant, doesn't do anything. It's just very slow. It's 100 horsepower from the factory, so it's probably at 12 now. So yeah. Yep. Ow. There we go. Questions, comments, concerns, anything? Got about 3 more minutes before I have to depart and go to work. I'm going to snag a V8 bell to swap my slant out for a 318 in my 80 short box. Yeah. I actually got lucky, and a buddy of mine, a real good, like my Mopar truck guru that's here that's in Ohio. He actually has been pushing me along really well when it comes to, because I was a dummy, and the truck I originally bought, I bought the 318 out of, I bought the NP 435, 465, whatever the 4-speed, whatever the 4-speed 80s gearbox was for Dodge trucks. I thought, oh, hey, this bell housing will work for my N35. Thank you. N435. Oh, bye, Scott. Nice seeing you. Yeah, the NP 435. I thought the NP45 bell housing would work on the 833 OD. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, my guru corrected me quick on that, and I sold the MP 435, and yeah, so, and he actually had the bell housing for the 833 or 883 OD transmission, the overdrive, so he sold that to me, and now I have the components just to pull the tranny off, pull the slant out, put the bell housing onto the 318, bolt the 4-speed back up, and put everything back in. So I was very lucky on that. He had the bell housing, the inspection cover plate, something else he had that he gave me. Sold me. He didn't give it to me. He sold me that. So yeah, that's in the works. What did he give me? He gave me something. Something about the starter. I don't remember. But also, I picked up a 5.2 starter that I got for free, because I bought an engine for $100 and I turned around and sold it for 100 or 380, and I got to keep the starter. So I'm gonna say that money that I made profit wise goes towards the 318 build, because I used the money from the 318 build because I didn't know if the block was gonna make it. So I bought the Magnum engine, and I put the Magnum engine up for sale for shits and giggles, and someone messaged me 2 days later and bought it. Money. Alrighty. Well, this has been an update video from my goofy ass for A.C.C Garage. I'm going to try to video as many episodes I can this coming weekend and get them out. So there is content still flowing, not as many as I wanted to. Oh, you got the NV? Oh, you suck. Yeah, the MV 4500. I'd love to have one of those 5 speeds. Like that would be a great compliment to my truck. But so for $150, that's a steal. Like that's awesome. That is really cool. Good find, Harry. But anyway, this has been the update video and live stream for A.C.C Garage. Thank you guys for actually being here, and um, thank you all 898, 97 subscribers. You guys are all wonderful, and I'm glad you guys are here. Um, I'm glad to see the channel is not just kind of plateauing. It's still slowly but surely it is growing, and I'm humbled by that. In the beginning, I thought 30,000 subscribers would be the easiest thing on earth. Nah, it's not. It's really something. If people don't find you interesting, you're going to be trying to get to that 1,000 or try to get to 1,000,000. But this is mostly fun for me. This is just an experience, and I like doing it and talking to people. So thank you guys for actually being here for the live stream, and people that are watching this later on. Have a great rest of your week and stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time.